Hi Flosstube, it's Debbie from Australia. I'm here on the Friday the 6th of November for my October cross stitch update. This video will be slightly choppy as I've already done it once and there was a glare coming from the window because I relocated the iPad where I filmed. The purchases isn't such a big issue, but the projects didn't show up as well as they could have, so I'm just going to do that part again and I'll splice them together hopefully. I had a good month in October when it came to my stitching. I did over 32,000 stitches on 22 different projects. I haven't got 22 to show you, some I can, some I can't. I had 4 starts and 4 finishes. The 4 starts I had, the first one is lovely Amanda from Pennington Tenors. Sent this to me to borrow to go with my daughter's Longbourn piece that I finished recently. She saw I had this one. She knew I'd enjoy this one and thought I could get it stitched before she got around to stitching it. It's absolutely lovely. And when you see it, I'm going to put those there. It is lovely. I managed to get the border done this month. This is being done on 28 count white linen. It is by the Stitching Parlor and I started on the 9th of October. And the border, well, 2,556 because I was on a Zoom and I got the last 5 flowers done, and silly me, had it in the Q-snap in the Lowry like this so I could flip it to do the backs, and then thought, oh, it'd be so much easier if I flipped it this way, and of course changed the orientation of my top cross stitch, and when I realised, well, oh, you stupid person. So I had to unpick those and do them again. Such is life. The next project is Little House Needleworks, the library, and this is a lovely pattern. I intend to hang this with their other finished one I have done called, don't tell me there's still a glare from this window. Let's try that. Called the bookshelf. I've already finished the bookshelf, so this will be sitting with that near one of our many bookshelves around. This is, let me check. Yes. This is the library, Little House Needleworks, 32 count vintage antique ivory linen. I started this on the 6th of November 2019. Jesus, a year old today. And as I say, I like to do the borders first and then come back and fill in all the more interesting stuff. So I've got some flowers here, some bricks over here. That'll be done, and then I can start on the lovely vignettes. And yes, I've got some. Finally took it out of the plastic. This is White Christmas by Mariberia. Beautiful project. This is being done. There we go. See, the main reason I redid it was because this one just didn't show up. There we go. This is Underground King 40 count colour cascades. I love it, and I have with the pile on my lap falling off. I've reached the bottom of her dress, her massive dress. I managed to do 2,230 stitches in her, and I started her on the 31st of March this year. She's lovely. I can't wait to finish that bottom so I can start working up the top. She's got lots and lots of treasures. Mirabilia, the garden party. This is being done on 18 count Aida, Dragon Queen by Colour Cascades. I have reached the bottom of the dress. over each side or bar there is a border outline to go around here. I've done the majority of these bits and pieces, so hopefully this month I will try and get the bottom of her dress done. That means the bottom half's completed. I'll be able to start working up the top. Beautiful. A favourite, a lady named Ella. Designed by Ebony Short. Charted by Brittany at Ingleside Imaginarium, and I adore this pattern. She's a long lady. She's beautiful. I am doing her on 40 count antique white linen. I started her on the 30th of June. Oops, look, there she is. There's all of her. She's lovely. She's lovely. I've just come here, this triangle down here. I believe, so if I can do this. This started the triangle of the rest of the black chronic at the bottom of the dress. So I'm getting there and loving her. Yeah, she's a lot of work with the half stitches, but it just makes it. I mean, look at those arms. You swear you can see the chiffon on the sleeves and you can see her arms through them. It is just beautifully done. And it just, you can see the fabric moving. It's beautiful. I love it. This is my sad, sad story. Kringles. Bill has Needleworks. I've always wanted to go to one of those American stores that shows you Christmas personified and just walk around in awe. I think it'd be absolutely gorgeous. Maybe one day. Dear old Ingleside Imaginary. What am I thinking about? Kringles. Kringles, come on. I finally faced the fact I hated this 844, the black substitute. So I tried 310, and I think that's too stark on the fabric. So I tried 3385. No, 3371, idiot. And you would think that that would look all right, but next to the gold, it really made it look brown. So I have bit the bullet, and I have finally found somewhere that has black coffee in stock. So I'm going to unpull all these. I only did another 141 stitches and thought, no, that's it. I'm calling it. I don't want to ruin it. So all of this has got to come out. All the black up here's got to come out. But I am a bit concerned because I did find a skein of black coffee in another project, and it's very close to this colour. So this might get put on hold until I work it out. It is being done on 40 count Lakeside linen Meadow Rouge, and I started on the 26th of April. Ellie's Bee, or otherwise known as The Bee by Lorna, Laine, charted by Gecko, Rouge. A joy to stitch. Just a joy to stitch. This is being done on 20 count Aida Magic Guide. I started on the 16th of April. I've got 2,161 stitches in it this month, and that takes me up to 14.76% completion. Thoroughly enjoying it. So I am also in with Kelly, Night Walk Down. Very pretty pattern. This, I believe, bring it back down, will be a finish in November. All I have got is the swirl at the bottom. Yes. Once that's done, it'll be done. I am a bit concerned about the owl. There are two different browns in that owl. I'll bring him in closer. But you can't even see his eyes or his mouth properly, so I think he's coming out and I'll have to try again on him. He's just not working. I did try to use colours that are already incorporated in there, so I might have to try again. That, as I said, today's the 6th of November, the start of 24 hours cross stitch. I actually took the day off so I could do this video this morning and do 12 hours today and 12 hours on Saturday, because I have to go to Canberra stitching, monthly stitchings on in Canberra tomorrow, and visit the grandkids and children, of course. But we have got a project I'm doing with Kelly, so it's appropriate. We are working on our two, well, I am working on our two sales. One I will show you in a minute because it was also a start. And then when I finish that one, because I think I can get it done in the 12, at first load of 12 hours, I will start on this one, the other project I'm selling with her. This is on 36 count lavender fields from Colour Cascades, and I started on the 2nd of March. Crozwyrd Long Dog Sampler. I'm on the downhill slide. I'm more than halfway finally. This is being done. How are we? Yep. This is being done on 40 count white opal linen. I started on Christmas Day and I managed to get 1,590 stitches this month, and I love it. On the downhill side, I actually have to chart the initials I'm putting on that. When I was talking about the starts earlier, this was the 3rd new start. And this is, everyone knows, I think everyone knows Snowflower Diaries. This is the monthly series Joyful World sale that was on years ago. Kelly started them this month and I said, I've got those. So I finished September. We are going to, as part of our 24 hours cross stitching, going to try and finish October. So from then on we're doing November and so forth. This, as I said, was the start and the finish, 1,342 stitches. It's being done on 32 count Sapphire linen, and I started this one on the 13th of October. I wanted to do them all on this fabric. I am going to be short. I ordered another piece. It's not quite the same. So I'm thinking I'm going to do October on the other piece, and I'll try and do them alternate. That's the hope. My other start, I won't show you the actual start, but I'll show you the pattern because it will be finished for November. This is a series, Waste Not, Want Not, from Mojo Stitches on Etsy. It is absolutely lovely. It is lovely. My printer did not do the picture justice. It is called Thank You, a gorgeous little daisy. And a very pretty little border. Absolutely lovely. And like I said, that's the first in the series, and she's bringing more out, and I can't wait. Now what I mentioned in the last video was she has brought out, and I don't think this is part of a series, this is just a, why are you getting those lines on it? Wait a second. Oh, damn printer printed it double-sided. I hate it when it does that, so I'll try and hold it back a bit. Just put out 2 more called Noel. These are very sweet. My mother just went, oh, when she saw them. Sorry for the, what if I put something behind it? Yeah, maybe. My mother especially loves that heart, so I have a feeling I'll be doing 2 of those. But again, beautiful little stitches from Mojo Stitches on Etsy. I'm looking forward to doing those. And finishes for October. One I showed you last month, that was the pillow I said to go at Phillips. I might put a filling picture in here. She received it yesterday and has already picked out the material for the back, which I'm glad she enjoys it. So, or is going to enjoy it, and the fabric for the backing is just amazing. So that was finish number 1. Finish number 2 was the Snowflower Diaries September. Finish number 3. Everyone loves Autumn Alphabet. I love it. I love it. I did have them stitched in the 2 recommended. I got all the recommended colours. The 2 top on the white, but mine was sort of though they're 2 different colours, though they came up identical. So I swapped out. It's very hard to see, but they are different colours, all 3 pumpkins. But my favourite, pumpkin's my favourite vegetable, burnt baked pumpkins to die for, is Queensland Blue, and that's the colour of the Queensland Blue pumpkin, and I just love it. On the Murky, that's on 40 count Murky from Picture This Plus, and the pattern's by Willow Hill Samplings, and that was 3,539 stitches. My other finish is one of my lunchtime finishes, and this is Squawkers. I'm going to get something white for that. Squawkers by Crafty Like a Fox on Etsy. 14 count natural Aida. I started that on the 30th of September, and the first one's done. I've already started the second one. As I said earlier, I'm going to try and set them in resin as coasters. I will try other fabric first to see if that will work, and have 2 of the cockatoo sets and 2 of the glass, and I think that'll look very pretty if it works. I am hoping, I know what I said in the first part that I haven't said already here. My secret's out. I have confessed to my husband that I've been doing these videos. I didn't know how I was going to. Not that, I knew he wouldn't care, but it's been so long, it's a bit hard to start the conversation. So I waited until he said, put on your stitching girls for the next time. And I put on my stitching girl. And he just laughed. And he actually thought I'd been doing it for a while, because every time I came into here, I could stop touching my glasses. Every time I came in here to Zoom, he assumed I was doing a YouTube video. I said, oh no, I've never done a video with anyone else in the house. In fact, today is the first time, and I've had to do it twice. But I did get better lighting, and I know now to leave the damn iPad where it is. I hope I haven't said the secret's out. I'm sure I've mentioned. Did I mention Christy, mum of 2 monsters? I may do that in the second half with the finishes that I am going to use, because I'll put them all away. Not the finishes, the haul. If I didn't, Christy from Mum of 2 Monsters, check out her videos. She does beautiful work. She did the most amazing beaded corset that she bought, framed. It's beautiful. When we had our Meadow retreat last year, and it is amazing, and it's worth going, and she has some really interesting projects, so it is worth checking her out. I will have it down below. I think that's it. And it's really funny because I've got the notes there for actual September and not October that I've been looking at. Obviously pay a lot of attention to them. I'm pretty sure